Hey, what's up all you Celtic peoples? This is Doug from Celtic Hammer Club, and this is going to be episode 3 of Brew Review with Doug. Now, I'm not in the Celtic Hammer Club pub today. Instead, I'm right here in my kitchen, on my stovetop, making an Oktoberfest beer. Oktoberfest is a German-style beer. It's usually come out in the fall. Obviously, Oktoberfest is the celebration of the month of October and the coming season of fall. I'll get into the details of what Oktoberfest is like when I actually review this when it's done being made, but I thought I'd come to you and give you a little window into the home brewing process. So I'm a couple steps into this already. I've extracted the sugars out of the malted barley, which is what beer is made from, and I'm currently boiling that. So let me get an angle on here on my stovetop, and it's just coming to a boil, which will bring me to my next step. But as of right now, this is something called wort, W-O-R-T, wort. And wort is beer before it becomes beer, before all the sugary stuff that's in here right now turns to alcohol. So that's called wort. When it's done and the yeast turns all that sugar into alcohol, that's when it finally becomes beer. But now that I've got this up to a boil, it's time for me to add my next ingredient, which is hops. Hops is a flowery type of plant that grows on a vine, and it's what gives the beer its bitterness. So right now it's just pure sweetness. It's almost like syrup in there. And the hops, which comes in a dried out pellet form for home brewing. You can see that there. It's got a great smell. I'm gonna add that now, and I'm gonna let this boil for approximately 60 minutes. And during that time, the bitterness will increase from the hops, and it will create a balance with the sweetness that's already currently in there. And that's about it. I'm gonna add this right now. Keep an eye on it, because sometimes when I add the hops, it wants to boil over. And that is no fun. That is a sticky mess you don't want to deal with. But I wanted to come to you and show you this real quick, just to maybe encourage some of you to get into it for yourselves, because it's not that bad. This is going to be a 5-gallon batch. Should be ready in a couple of weeks when I'll come back to you in the Celtic Hammer Club pub and review and talk about the history of it and what it tastes like and all that sort of thing. But here you get to see the process in action. Pretty straightforward right here in my kitchen on my stovetop. If any of you ever have questions or you want some leads on where you might be able to get equipment, feel free to contact me on Facebook, Instagram, DM me, or my email is celtichammerclub@gmail.com. Happy to talk about it. I'm a real beer geek, and any help I can offer, I'm happy to do. So that's about it. While this is boiling for the next hour, I've got some kegs to clean. I appreciate you joining me, and I will see you next time. Sláinte.